morning, lads. Shave&Butcher here. Hope you're all doing well. Couldn't sleep, so I got up 5:30 on a Saturday morning. It's a waste of free time, but I couldn't sleep, so I got up, watched some YouTube videos, and felt like shaving. So it's early, everyone's sleeping, and we'll do a bit of a shave. So it's Wickham weeks, so I have 9 samples from Shave& in the UK of Wickham soaps. Really good way to try out soaps, by the way, and it's not expensive. Freight was pretty decent to Europe, if you will, so really have been enjoying that, and Wickham soaps are rather terrific. So they come in a little, they're wrapped in paper, wrapped in more paper, put in a plastic bag, and you get a label with it. And it's a piece like this. So I've had to bowl lather these, and that's all right. I'm just not very good at it. So I thought I would experiment and just take a piece. It's a rather big piece, but anyway, rub it into to the hair, and then see if I can get a lather. If that doesn't work, I'll revert to bowl lathering. I do have a bowl, but we'll see. Just to, because I do prefer face or head lathering, really. Just wet up bulb a bit, and then we'll see if this works. Thinking like a shave stick. I don't know. That's my bad hand. Yes, I was watching Lee this morning, No Mio Shaves. He was doing a 4.5-hour straight razor shave. But he got all the whiskers, he said. And he did apologize for it being long. It was nice, it was really enjoyable, actually. Let's see how we're doing. And that's what inspired me to do this. Okay, it's getting away from me. This is totally not very practical. Don't do this at home, kids. Good in theory. See, when it gets really small, this piece sort of doesn't work anymore. Now I do have enough, I think, but it's a shame to waste soap, right? So sorry. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, it breaks up, that's what happens. Yeah, pretty much. Another lovely scent. And the scent notes are, just kidding, I don't do scent notes. Other people do that so very well. It's nice, a nice smell. We do have a brush, we do have the Chubby 2, Simpsons, semi-wet, see if this works. Yeah, then I was watching another cut above with Chris. Chris from Scotland. He says with a North Irish accent or something. Yeah, it's gonna turn out fine, bit of water. And he was, baptism. He was trying out a Sensor XL cartridge razor, And that's interesting because I do quite a lot of flying for work, and I'm getting tired of waiting for luggage, losing luggage, missing planes, plane connections, and having to wait 3 hours for the luggage because no one knows where it is. So I've been thinking of bringing out my old Mac 3. Just buy new cartridges to that and use that for traveling, because I think that would give a decent shave. But then cartridges are expensive, as we all know. I just remember when I looked at them yesterday in the shop. So Sensor XL, Chris says, is a whole lot cheaper. So that'll be interesting. I'll check that out. Not sure I'll be doing a video with them, but for convenience, you know. So how are we doing? I think we're doing fairly well. Don't think I'll do that again with the soap, or I'll have to make improvements to the technique somehow. But yeah, I think that's a good lather. The problem I have with bowl lathering is that I get a bit carried away and I want to make a nice big lather, and I do manage, and it's wow, and it's massive, but I get too much air in it. Of course I can water it down, but then, you know, if you can face lather or head lather, I get a better lather. I know it's practice and everything. Razor today is one I haven't used in a while. It is second half of the 1800s Wade&Butcher 8/8 wedge with the barber's notch, and I've cleaned this up quite a bit, but you still see quite a bit of patina, which is nice. I think the old scales, the original pins, and the original lead wedge. It's a cool heavy razor. So this is how you head shaved in 1984 or whatever. I went to the doctors yesterday. We have this. I have this annual checkup. So a week ago, they put electrodes or whatever on you, and you have to ride a bike, and they measure how the heart is doing. And that was all right, but they also take, they draw blood and do lots of samples. And I never really have an issue, but yesterday everything was wrong. Well, a lot of it anyway. I'm overweight, knew that. That can be dealt with, but it's high blood pressure, which is a new thing. High cholesterol is new. Thanks, Dad. It's hereditary. What else? Yeah, liver values were not good. So, great. It's welcome to getting old, I guess. So, I have to lose weight. Can do that. Have to exercise more. Can do that too. But the liver value part was not fun, because I basically need to stop drinking, or at least drink very little. It's probably due to my Parkinson medication. It's pretty common that the liver values are off. And then you basically have to do whatever you can to not F up the liver values in general. So toxic stuff is bad, such as drinking. Going slow today, guys. I want to break Leroy's record with a straight. Yeah, so that's life. Parkinsonism is a little bit worse too. Wow, this is a pick-me-up video, isn't it? Not too bad actually, and the medication does help to some extent, but I am having some trouble sleeping, which is, just from being, it's like having ants on the inside of your skin, sort of. So probably need to up the meds a bit. Talk to the neurologist about that. But as long as I can shave, that'll be good. Or I'll have to do Sensorexcel all the way, possibly. By the way, I'm gonna start a campaign for Chris, another cat above, to feature in the next Trainspotting movie, if there is one. Shaving with a straight razor. He's got a Drew dick, so that'll be pretty, pretty terrific. If you don't know what Trainspotting is, then Jesus Christ, guys. Just find out. Oh, we're slow today. But sometimes that's how it goes. Then you just have to allow yourself to be slow. We need to freshen up the lather. It's interesting. This is the first time I've shaved since I started taking medication. First time I've shaved before taking the meds in the morning. So I take them once a day, and they're up in, I should take them in half an hour or so. But clearly, the effect wears out. Because there's not much effect left. Clogged up my razor here, because that's where the pieces of the soap got stuck. And the edge trapped in my finger, but not enough to start bleeding. Okay, this is good shaving education, isn't it? Sorry about that. Going to Canada next week. Quebec. Montreal, Quebec City. Probably a few places in between. Be driving around. Looking forward to that. It's for work. Canada really is my favorite country. It's because of the people. You guys are awesome. Pretty much everybody. I've met so many Canadians. East Coast, West Coast, not so much in the middle, and Yeah, there's one guy I don't like, but he's an asshole, not because he's Canadian. It's just, you know, some people are. You know, there are unpleasant Swedish people too. Not many, but a few. So, but looking forward to that. Should be fun. It's going to be minus sort of 20 in the mornings, and I think it could be a bit of wind in Quebec. So it's one of those minus 21 feels like 47. So I'll just bring all the clothes I have, and hope to survive. Should be good. Be really interesting to pick up some Canadian shave stuff, but I rarely find any in shops, much like everywhere basically. So we'll see. If I get time, I'll have a look anyway. Okay, Wickham Magnum. Did I tell you? I don't know. Still asleep. I really can't describe the scent, and I didn't study the scent notes, but it is nice, and it's such a tremendously well-performing soap. All of the Wickhams. I guess they're the same base. It's a vegan base. Yeah, not the best shave ever, but it was pleasant. Still bits of soap. So I'll be gone for a week. So next shave will probably be next weekend. Thayer's original. Terrific. One of my favorite smells or scents. Thayer's. It's just, I don't know. I don't even know if it does any good. I put it on because I see other people do it. I just love the smell. Yeah, maybe I can pick up Thayer's in Canada. We'll see. So next shave, probably in a week or so, next weekend. And that's going to be something special. Promise you. Okay, have a good weekend and do something I wouldn't do, okay?